What's up, everybody? My name is Maximilian Deer, and today we're going to drive around some neighborhoods, look for some ugly houses. We're going to pick up our phone, we're going to call the sellers, and we're going to see if we can buy some real estate. If you're a real estate wholesaler, if you're a real estate investor, guys, this is the video for you. Today, I'm going to show you one of the cheapest, most effective strategies to find off-market properties that nobody else can find. They are your little special secret because nobody is going to drive the same streets that you're going to drive. When you're cold calling, guys, you're calling tax delinquent lists, you're calling, I don't know, pre-foreclosures, you know what happens? Everybody else is calling these lists and you're fighting with people over these same deals, even pay per lead or PPC, you're spending thousands and thousands of dollars. And don't get me wrong, I love those strategies. There's still other people fighting for those leads. I don't care whether you say you have an exclusive lead. Other people are still fighting for those leads. But doing this, y'all, this is how you build a list, and this is how you contact sellers that nobody else has. So we're going to drive around, guys. I'm going to be using Deal Machine. And if you want to try Deal Machine, there's a link in the description down below, 7-day free trial. Try it. You don't like it? Cancel. Literally, you can drive for dollars for free. You'll get the free skip tracing. You can try this. Click the link in the description down below or use code SOUP, S-O-U-P. All right, yes. Let's make leads great again. And the best way to make those leads great again, guys, is to drive. So I'm going to show you guys how we drive for dollars. You've been here before, but the fun part is we're going to actually call some sellers live and see if we can generate some leads. Sometimes we generate seller leads, and even sometimes we even get other buyer leads, which is fun. So let's just let's cruise in a neighborhood. And let's start driving. Okay, what neighborhood should we choose? And if you guys have any questions, let me know. If you guys want to jump in this live stream, I will have a private link where you guys can just jump on in here. Use this link right here. You can jump in here, guys. You can come talk to me and hang out. So this is that's the link to come in and hang out. Just turn on your camera and come talk to me. All right, let's choose a neighborhood. So I don't know. Let's just go in. So what we're gonna do is click start driving. Look how easy this is. Let's choose a street. And we're going to start driving. I like driving for dollar Thursdays. We do this every Thursday. Okay, here's a house. There's a house. We got a lot of houses. Let's look for a good wholesale house. So we're up and down the street. What are we looking for? So that house, not a bad wholesale house. What do you guys think? So cars parked sort of on the lawn, overgrown, probably like a 1940s framer, it looks like. This thing probably needs to be bought for like 80 grand. We could call them. This is a house that's beat up, but it could be really nice if you spent some money. So not a bad house. You can click here, get all the information on it. 3-bedroom, 1 bath. What year? 1950. And here's the owner's phone number. Oh, wait, we don't have the owner's phone number on this one. Sometimes you don't get the owner's phone number, but you get free skip tracing. So we don't have the owner's phone number. We got their emails. So not the right one, but if you wanted to save it anyways because you really like that lead, you just click add lead and we call it later. All right, let's go find some other leads. This is a weird neighborhood. It's pretty run down. It's not a bad neighborhood, but it's not the best. Is there some new construction? Oh, what the heck is this thing? What a weird house. It's not my favorite neighborhood to wholesale. It seems like the lots are a little big. I didn't really like that street per se, so we may try a different street. The more you do this, the more you sort of just know what to look for. Now, are you guys going to go after these houses? No, those are apartments. You're not going to go after apartments. So I'm going to end this drive, try to find a new neighborhood. How's the wholesaling journey going, guys? New deals, new things, new opportunities. What's been going on? And feel free to jump in here and hang out with me. I get lonely. All right, let's try another neighborhood. You guys know I usually like to drive for dollars near where I have houses. It makes the conversation a little bit easier. So I know I got a house somewhere here. I don't know where the heck I own it. It's probably a little bad that I don't know where I own my house. But here, let me try to pull up the area where I own my house. 1 second, guys. We'll drive there. Okay, and there it is. Sick. All right, I'm going to start driving this neighborhood. All right. Yes, we own a house in the ghetto. I own a couple houses in the ghetto. All right, so this thing is a good one. It's a good little house. I like this one. Brick, bars on the windows. It actually looks a little nice. Looks like it has a pretty nice roof. Looks like the grass has been maintained. So you could call this one. if you wanted to, or you don't have to. This one's like up to you. But let's try for the next lead. All right, I'm gonna start to get calling here. Let's find a house. That one's too nice. One that's a little rundown. There we go. That one sort of looks nice, but that's okay. Let's call this one. No phone numbers. Why are we not getting phone numbers today? Resident. So usually you want to call the owner, but I'll call the resident anyways. Now, Deal Machine has a built-in dialer, so I can just click this and call, but you guys may not be able to hear that, so I will call from my cell phone. All right, let's try to buy a house. Let's try to buy a house, y'all. So let's call my man Miguel. Miguel's number does not work. What's up, dude? You guys are just going to see me struggle out here trying to find the right house. But yeah, guys, so nobody else are going to find these leads. These leads aren't going to really come up anywhere else. So you're going to have your own unique little lead list. I like this one right here. This one looks like a good potential deal. All right. Likely owner, got his phone number. You're going to want to use the one with the most usage possible. So these don't have too much usage, but still not bad. So let's call. All right, 214. Dude, send me that video. Which one? Why is my phone so quiet? There we go. Zach's recent video? Hold on. Which one's that?
Bueno.
Hi, is this Juana?
Sí, ¿quién habla?
Are you the owner of the house on Brixie, the 4607?
No.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Do you live there?
No.
Okay, so you don't own that house?
I don't know. I'm not speaking too much.
No, you're not speaking too much. I'm an investor and I wanted to buy the house cash and I didn't know if y'all
No.
wanted to sell. No?
No.
Okay. Well, thank you, Juana.
Thank you.
Hey, they answered. That's a call, bro. That's a call. I'll take it. It helps if you speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. Zach's recent video. Let me check this out. Saying Zach's recent video. All right, let's check this out. Was it on which channel? He has too many channels. Flip with Rick. Was it this one? This one? This one? Yeah, I think it's this one. I'll make sure to watch that. That dude is so nice. We love Zach here. All right, let's get back to calling. Okay, so they don't want to sell. That's fine. That's fine. Juana don't want to do no business. I don't want Juana that. All right. What about this? I like this little place. It's a good one. It's driving for dollars at Deal Machine is so easy, dude. It's so nice. Nope. Phone number. Potential owner. Potential. I'd rather get the guy who for sure, but that's okay. Let's call. Hey, Max, any updates on the calculator? Dude, I get so close to finishing it, and then my guys work on other projects. So now I'd say version 1 is done, and I'm trying to release a version 2 that is significantly better. So I know you don't care about the story. So I would say push it back 1 month. April. I would say Q2, the calculator. I have some other projects I just have to get done first. Dude, the calculator, it's not even going to be, it's going to be so good. It's going to blow your guys' mind. So we're going to have the cash calculator for single family home, for land, for small multifamily. Then we're also going to have novation calculators, and I'll also throw in some sub two and seller finance calculators as well. Now, those aren't my super complex sub two and seller finance calculators. I do hybrid, Morby method, Airbnbs, and all wraps and lease options with. They're just my simple wholesaling calculators. So these are going to be focused towards you, the wholesalers, and then you're going to have like 6 different calculators. And there's going to be a lot more than that, guys. They're not just calculators, I promise you. It's going to calculate all the numbers pretty much by themselves. It's going to be super dynamic and also calculate all your buyers' profits as well. Tell you if it's a good deal or bad deal. It's going to be great. So those are going to come out soon. Which list is best to pull? Tax delinquency, pre-foreclosure, probate, water shut-off. Are you at the county pulling lists? Because water shut-off is usually not available on softwares like Deal Machine, I don't think, or like X Leads or like Privy, all those. The other ones all are. I don't think there's a best. You just need to know what you're up against. Water shutoff is interesting. I do like water shutoff is going to be probably hit a little bit less than the other ones. My biggest deals always come from probates, but they're sometimes harder to work. Pre-foreclosures are amazing, especially for sub 2. That's where you would want to have sub 2 as a backup option and tax. I mean, they're all good. It's all good. It's like, do you want ice cream or you want like a chocolate, I don't know, like fudge or whatever the hell. What are those things called? Brownie. Like, dude, it's all good. I think I'm going to have to make them paid. I'm spending way too much money. They're so good. They're so good. I think we're going to have to make them paid. Now, I'm not going to make them super expensive. I'm going to make them cheaper than anything else out there. But I think you guys will like it. And you guys will obviously get a big discount. I feel like making them free is almost going to devalue them. Because they are so good. I've worked on these for, years now. So it's my little brain on a calculator. But I'll you know me. I'll find a way. If you can't afford it, we can figure something out. I'll do giveaways, stuff like that. All right, here's yeah. Here we go. Building it out with developers is not cheap. I will put that out there. And if I really wanted, because like I could do a free version, but then it wouldn't have all the capabilities like I really want. Dude, you'll see, Eddie. It's gonna be cheap, bro. Because like if I want to be able to make it so you guys can like save your deals and like revisit your deals and be able to share deals with people, like all these cool features, like you can't do that for free because I have back-end server costs and I have all these other things. So if I really want to be able to do it where I want it, then I have to make it paid. But I think it will pay for itself pretty quick. Okay. What about Erica? Likely renting? Who's likely the owner here? I'm only getting likely renting. We'll call it anyways. I haven't worked through the business model too much yet. I just want to make the best product ever and then see what it's worth. Yeah. Does that help? Does that help audience? Guys, everyone click the like button and see if if we'll get more people to watch. Click that like, just like it. All right, we got to get a hold of some people. What about this lead?
Hello?
Oh, hi, is this Eric?
Yeah.
Hey, Eric, I bought a house not too far on a few blocks away, and I was just wondering, do you know anyone in the neighborhood that's selling other houses?
Oh, no. All right, now.
No, no beat up houses that you think they take cash offers on?
No.
Okay, and you don't want to sell by chance, Eric, right?
No. Okay, thank you.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. See how easy the conversation is when you say, "Hey, I bought a house not too far away." They're like, "He's my neighbor. I can't tell him to F off." Yeah, dude. To talk about probate's all you want, dude. Go into Discord. Let's shout out the Discord. So guys, get in the Discord if you're not in there. All of you guys watching this are in a Discord, but everyone joining to watch the stream later, get in the Discord, guys. It's the wholesalers. We have the best Discord ever. And guess what we have? I think we have 2,000 people. Did we hit 2,000 people? How do you check? How do I check how many members? How do I check? I don't know how to check. I think we hit 2,000 people. Anyways, whatever. Yeah, sick Discord. Get in there and talk. Yeah, if you guys just want to hang out, join the voice chat and just hang out with each other. Click Mariners Mingle and just start talking. But cool. Let's keep on calling. Can you do driving for dollars? Dude, you can do this anywhere. So I could literally just here. That's what I love about this. I mean, where did you want to do it? You said you wanted to do it in Orem. All right, Orem, Utah. I think. Are you giving me a fake name? You said Orem. I can't find it. Anyways, let's just say Utah. All right, let's say we want to do this in. Oh no, it's just giving me text. Hold on, that's actually my fault. All right, let's quickly go over to. Dude, where is Utah? Am I dumb? Utah's this way. All right. Orem, Utah. Bro, I can't find this right now. Yes, you can do it anywhere. You just choose an area and you just start driving. So we could do this if you guys want to do different cities next time, we can. Okay, I'm in the middle of the mountains. There's no map. There's 2,009 people. Let's go. Press your Discord name at the top. Wait, hold on. How do you guys know how to use Discord better than me? I should know how to use it. All right, let's try this. Press my Discord name. Okay, then what? Anyways, we have 2,009 people. Whatever. Thank you. We had 2,000 people. That's awesome. I appreciate every single one of you guys. This has been a crazy ride. Okay. You know what's going to be crazier is having James Doyle answer its phone. There's 2,008 members now. Oh my God. My girlfriend left. Aspen, what are you doing? Okay, let's call this guy. So once we can get someone on the phone, see if they want to sell their house. Now, one thing we can look at is here they actually have tags. So yeah, this is off market. It's free and clear. So then we immediately know, guys, we're not going to do a subject to offer if they say no to our cash offer. We're going to do a seller financing offer. It's high equity because it's free and clear. And this owner's a senior. This is a great possible seller finance deal. So if they were to answer, you would probably offer on this thing like 70 grand, whatever. You could comp it quickly if you wanted to. And if they didn't, they said, I want 140. You say, cool, I'll give you 140 just on payments. All right. If you guys want me to drive a certain neighborhood, tell me. I don't care anymore. Just choose a neighborhood. I'll drive there in a second. That house looks too nice. Again, you want to find the houses that aren't, they don't need to be destroyed by any means, but if they look like they take really good care of them, probably less likely. Stephen Campbell. All right. No phone number for Stephen. Lawrence, no one. Man, we're getting unlucky. Come on. Recently sold. Probably not want to do a recently sold. That means there's just no equity. And that means they also probably have a higher interest rate mortgage. So let's find another one. All right, what other properties? I'm getting out in the middle of nowhere. Okay. This one, bars on cracks. Yeah. And we're going to go to a nice neighborhood after this. Let me pop into, bad number. Let me pop into a nice neighborhood. Yep. So exactly. Great question, Eric. So pretty much what you do is it's a cycle. You start with cash. You hit them at like 70% of ARV usually. You can probably go up to like 75, 76, 77, 78, maybe depending on the neighborhood, but usually want to start at that 70% of ARV, okay? They say, piss off. I don't take your cash offer. You say, dude, you explain to them why, you follow up. And if they're actually motivated, if they're not motivated, dude, no, it's not a deal. But if they actually are motivated, they have some underlying motivation because you discovered what that is, you see if they have a mortgage. If they have a mortgage, you think subject to. If they don't have a mortgage, you think seller finance. Okay. If they said they want this price, you say, I'll do it on terms, seller finance. If they say, I can't sell my house because I don't just have enough equity and I can't lose money on the house, you think subject to. You say, I'll take over your loan, give you a couple grand, and you leave, right? Though that's the cycle. Now, if none of those work, guys, and it looks like this could be a good deal to go straight to an end buyer, to like list on MLS, to list on Zillow, you're like, this thing's not that bad. If I just listed it on Zillow, it'd probably sell really well. That's a novation. Those are your 4 strategies. And then from those, more branch off. Hybrid, Morby method, all this stuff. Don't worry about that. Those are your 4 core strategies. Cash is always your main strategy. The other ones are your little wings. That's a great question. I need to reach out to the team and see how often they update them. But it should be as updated as possible. Henderson, Nevada. You want me to drive Henderson, Nevada? Maybe. Dude, it's hot in my house. I need to turn the AC on. All right, let's drive another neighborhood, and then I'll show you, because all those houses look terrible, right? Like every single one. There wasn't really a nice house in the area. But if we go to another neighborhood where maybe houses aren't so bad, say, I don't know, over here, okay, then we can actually be more particular about the properties we call. No property found. I get there's no property, but I'm trying to drive. There we go. That one looks nice, right? Roof looks good. Windows look good. No cracks in the brick. They have a nice little garden. These are not people who would take who probably would take a lower cash offer or something. Now, could they potentially take a sub 2 deal? Well, if you really are curious, you can click on it. And then you can look and see that it's low equity, so they probably just bought it. Okay. And then you can look at their loan, and they have a 3.73% loan. It's like, okay, like this could be a sub 2 deal. So you could call them and be like, hey, are you open to selling your house? And if they say yes, sub 2. But they have a really nice house, so they may not want to sell. Who owns this one? Huh. I know that guy. You know what? That'll be funny. Here, let me call. Let me see how accurate this is. Two 1 4.
Hello?
Hey, is this Justin?
This is
Do you want to sell your house?
Maximilian.
What's up, bro?
Hold on, man.
Hey, I was just on a live stream and I was calling properties and I found yours.
No way, really?
Yeah, dead serious. So yeah, you're on YouTube right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's funny. Anyways, man, everything good?
Yeah. Working the recruiting job. Sitting in 50 minutes traffic at the moment. It's a lot of fun.
Oh man, you're a headhunter? You're like staffing?
Yeah, it's like full desk recruiter.
Gotcha.
Getting the candidates and
Like a
selling the companies.
Okay.
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
Hey, well, if you want to start wholesaling, man, go find me some ugly houses.
Dude, I see your TikToks and YouTube videos all the time, like every day.
Hey, yep. Well,
Some
and,
good content though.
oh, thank you. Well, I'll let you drive back from work. I'll talk to you later, man.
All right, peace.
All right, see ya.
Enjoy the stream.
Thank you. That's funny. So yeah, deal machine numbers work well, guys. Deal machine numbers work well. I was like, I swear I know that house. The house looks familiar. Okay, here we go. This one, looks to be like a LLC. This is on the DNC list, so you can make the decision of whether or not you want to call them. Now, this is probably the resident. So yeah, this looks like a rental. But it looks like a rental that's not that well kept. So this would be a good one to call if you guys want to call that one. Yeah, I got an MBA at UTD, bro. For what it's worth. Yeah, that's how I would run it. Cash creative. Well, no, cash creative, which is sub 2 and seller finance, and then novation. Those are my 4 strategies. Now, guys, are we going to call this property? No. No. That one's already been flipped and fixed up. You know what? If you want to call, let's find one. Let's find one. Like this one, guys, way too nice. I mean, maybe not way too nice, but they take pride in their house. Probably not the right deal. So we just got to find one that's a little bit run down. It's going to be harder in these nicer neighborhoods. This thing, dude, like you're not going to call this thing. This thing's insane. But that's the potential of this neighborhood. So that's what you want to see. If you see big, beautiful houses next to ugly little houses or houses that have been fixed up and flipped, like this one, look at that. This one's been flipped next to, stuff like this. That's what you want to call because these are worth so much money. We can probably pay 80. I could sell these for 82% of ARV. So you guys can build in your numbers. So let's just say, take this house. This one's actually perfect. Okay, let's take this house. This house could probably be worth $500,000, all right? So if it could be worth $500,000, we could probably sell it for like $400,000 plus minus repairs. Now repairs are going to be a lot. Repairs could be 60, 70, 80, $100,000 on these nice houses. So let's just say it's 80, we could probably be offering like 320, 330, something around there, and that still make you a lot of money. And this would fly. Deals like this would fly. All right. So yeah. So we can call them if you want to. You buy wholesale any in the ghetto area, anywhere, man. Anywhere it's a good deal, it doesn't matter. As long as it's in the city. Yeah, that's fine. Your odds are probably lower, but not always. Not always. And some investors like myself use trusts to hide the ownership of properties. So you may be dealing with a sophisticated investor. And if you are dealing with a sophisticated investor, you're probably not going to get a deal. Sophisticated investors are usually not motivated. That's not to say investors are not motivated, but usually sophisticated ones are not. But there are times where there's just stuff in a trust because someone died and then it's a pre-probate or it's a probate or whatever. So yeah. Yeah. And it just depends if you guys want to call DNC or not. You guys assume your own risks. For this one, I'm not. But these are all good leads if you guys want to call it. So if you guys like that one, you can call it. We're going to keep looking for houses like that. Well, the grass has got really green all of a sudden. Dang. Don't call this one. This one's too nice. Now the grass is no longer green. This one, what a weird roof. Bro, do you guys see that? Jeez. That was the weirdest roof. All right, this one looks a little dingy, run down. I like this one. We're going to call Matthew. How do you guys say that? Shang? I don't know. I'll stop talking because I'll cancel myself. So now you know the type of houses to look for. You guys just got to pick up the phone and dial. Like, look at that last call. That guy named Justin, he was so nice to us. That's how they're all going to be, guys. I promise, they're never going to say anything mean to you. They'll never say a 4-letter word to you that starts with an F. They would never do that.
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, Matthew. My name is Max. I own the house a few doors down. I was calling to see if you or anyone you knew was selling properties in the area. I'm an investor, just trying to buy a few more in the neighborhood. So, yeah, if you ever want to sell, write you up a cash offer if you want to know what your house is worth. So, thank you, Matthew. How about funky? What about funky? It's not funky. The word is not funky. Okay. This one looks a bit too nice. Now, guys, if you're not sure, call them anyways, right? But I don't think this is probably a good one. God, this neighborhood is so good. So good. Look at these. That's money. If you guys can get one of these houses, I mean, you're talking $10,000 minimum. You could be talking 20, 30, $40,000 assignment fees, like stupid amount of money. Now these can be harder to get, yeah. But oh my god, dude, look at this house. Look at that. Look at that. That's actually interesting. Dude, just this concrete work was probably like 30 grand. I mean, insane houses right here. And they're next to ugly duckling houses. Like, this is the type of neighborhood you guys really want to be wholesaling in. I like to do ghetto and I like to do nice neighborhoods. Now, you don't want to wholesale in multi-million-dollar neighborhoods, but something like this where there's still ugly houses to work with, it's really nice. I usually don't like two-story houses that are large. I like your quintessential smaller houses that most Americans want to own. So, not saying you can't make money on these. Prefer to avoid those. Look for things that look for your simple house. God, some of these houses are nuts. See, the neighborhood just got nicer, guys, if you notice. So this side of the neighborhood is way nicer. Way nicer. And now it got uglier. So here we go. Let's find one here. This one looks sort of too nice. They trimmed their tree. They just had their tree. That's like $5 grand. So probably not the right house. That one's been flipped. Let's go this way. It looks like the neighborhood's getting worse. Ooh, the blue is a little out of style. What about them? Heather. You want to call Heather? Heather's on Do Not Call. Damn. Now, if I was on a live stream when I call Do Not Call, ask my attorney. But we are being good people on YouTube right now, so let's try not to. Man, we're coming in blank right now. We were doing good. So what you can do is go back to that neighborhood, or you can just go to a new neighborhood. Here's a new neighborhood. All right, these are money. That one's too nice. All right, this one looks good. Now, what you can do, guys, you can just add these leads, and then you can have someone else call them. So let's say you're way too scared to call. Well, probably in the wrong business. But let's say you have an accent, I don't know, or you just don't want to call, or whatever, or you're working with someone. You use a software like this. You add the leads, build a list of like 50 people, and then someone else can call them. Oh my God, Deborah, why are you on Do Not Call? Patrick's on Do Not Call. Now, I'm not saying you guys can't call Do Not Call. I'm just saying to do your own research. People like Zach say it's totally fine. And it most likely is. But right now I won't. All right, we got another number. Don't be scared to call, guys. Just type the number in as fast as you can, click go, and then before you know it, it's already dialing. It can't hurt you to dial. It can hurt me because I'm on a live stream. You guys can make fun of me, but it literally can't hurt you. My contracts are always in English, even if they don't speak English. You can have some sections of my sub 2 contract are in Spanish. It's a great question.
The person you're trying to reach is not.
Usually someone's, I don't know, I've never done one full in Spanish. Dude, pre-probate's a great list to pull on PropStream. Why are you using PropStream, bro? Why are you using PropStream? Man, there's so many better softwares like XLeads, dude. Like, okay, I don't want to make this a shit on PropStream live stream, but here, let's walk through this together. All right, you guys tell me. Which software would we rather have? Deal Machine, which we're using right now, which has free skip tracing and driving for dollars, and it's phenomenal. This is a good experience. And how much is it? It's $120 a month. You guys can try it right now for free. Just literally click the link down below. You can try Deal Machine for free, and it has an integrated dialer. Okay. Or PropStream, which is $99 a month. Max, it's cheaper. Okay, well, we don't get pretty much anything. We don't get free skip tracing. We don't really get driving for dollars. Like, we don't get disposition tools. Just like, and there's so much to comping. I don't like the UI. It's just like, don't get me wrong. I have nothing against PropStream. The team has been really nice to me, and they're OG. I don't know why people are still using it right now. They need to come out with new features. It's your boy you just called tuning in. Hey, what's up, Chiefin Leafin? What? Chiefin Leafin. Oh, dude, I should have known that. What's up, man? Yeah. So, anyways, and then you get something like X Leads, which is literally cheaper than PropStream. And if you use code 10 off, you can get 10% off. And then you get unlimited free skip tracing. You get all that stuff we just talked about. Plus, you get a text blaster, a CRM, a dialer, free e-sign. Man, help me out here. I don't know why people are using PropStream. But anyways, if you're going to pull a list and either pull it with one of these softwares with free skip tracing or pull it with PropWire, right over here, man, pull it with PropWire. That's free. So we can go in here, Dallas, Texas, tax delinquent. Hey, Chiefin Leafin, if you pop up on this, that means you're tax delinquent. You're not paying your property taxes, man. Let's see if you pull up on this. You behind on your taxes? Where's tax delinquent? Do they not have tax delinquent on PropWire? They have to have tax delinquent. It's like the main one. Oh, anyways. I guess I can't find it. But anyways, you pull your lists on here, and then you download it, and then I recommend using Skip Matrix to skip trace. So those are your options, man. I just wouldn't use PropStream. XLeads is so much better. XLeads is my favorite software. So XLeads, you guys, I talk about it too much. I don't have to talk about it too much on this live stream. This software, use code 10OFF, 10OFF. It's so much cheaper. It's so much better. I use it every single day for everything other than driving for dollars. It's my go-to software, pretty much. Hope my parents aren't tax delinquent. Dude, you come up as the owner on the house, not your parents. So, yeah. So do you just look at the physical property for roof, floors, windows, etc., then the paperwork such as liens, and see if it's family involved with? I don't think I understand your question. Oh, for pre-probate. Yeah, pre-probate's a great list. I don't look at anything. I call them. I see if they want to sell. If they want to sell, I ask them how much. If they don't know, I just sort of give them a number. I comp it on the spot. I give them a number, and that's it. Then you get an idea of the condition, and you see if they're actually motivated. Max, read my comment. Which comment? Oh, I'm working a sauce on a sauce. You know, I compared PropStream to XLeads and PropWire to PropStream is wrong. This sentence killed me. I'm working on a sauce, and I compared PropStream to XLeads, and PropWire and PropStream is wrong on. I don't, dude. Leo, you gotta rewrite that whole message for me. Yeah, but XLeads has free skip tracing, so just XLeads is what I'm saying will do the trick. Like, shout out to Skip Matrix, cool team, love them. Use code SOUP, but literally just this will do what you need. And then 10 off, guys. Okay. All right, back to calling a few more. All right, let's find someone. I'll call a few more. Then I'm here to answer any questions you guys have. Justin, you know what neighborhood this is? You probably do. It's not too far from you. All right. Need to find some ugly houses, Justin. And don't go to mine. I know mine's ugly, but I don't want to sell. The tenants are gonna be like, what the hell? Dude, all these are way too nice. Why are all these houses so nice? All I'm saying is PropStream. I didn't say it. Don't kill me, PropStream. Dude, so solar panel houses, guys, this is a tricky one. I usually just avoid these. There's really nothing, there's not a good answer for solar panel houses. They're usually not worth my time. My usual answer is to just run. So you know what we're going to do, guys? If we go this way, we're going to get into an ugly part of the neighborhood. So I'm just going to quickly go out this way. And now the neighborhood's going to start to slowly get uglier. Ask me how I know. I know. Own a house not too far from here. Okay, here we go. This one's ugly. Guys, what do I see that makes it look ugly? Okay, well, let's talk through it. Now, they do keep up with their house pretty nice. They do have nice little bushes and plants, so probably not the best, but like has been painted in forever. Probably grandma lives here. Let's see. Senior owner. Told you, grandma lives here. Or grandpa. Richard Klein. All right, well, Richard is probably grandpa. Grandpa is mostly on the do not call list. He's good with technology. He knows how to get on the do not call list, but he didn't put all of his phone numbers on do not call list. So we're going to call Grandpa real quick. We're going to ask Gramps if he's ready to move to a retirement home. No, I'm kidding. Gramps is smart. He put his main numbers on the do not call list. All right, there's an ugly one. Dude, everyone wants to be on a do not call list. What the heck? I'm not saying you guys can't call them. I'm just saying I'm not going to call them right now. What about this house? Oh my God. Do not call list. Now, in theory, what were to happen if I called? Let me just sort of show you. Because I'm not going to call him about buying his property. I'm just going to call him to introduce myself because I'm his neighbor. Let's just put this on the record, guys. I am not calling him to buy his house. Just want to introduce myself as the neighbor. Okay? That's all I'm doing right now. So for the record, I'm interested in learning about my neighbors. Someone got their tree cut. This one? Yep.
You have reached
Robert McLeod.
Hey, Robert. My name is Max. I'm a neighbor who lives a few doors down. Just wanted to say hi and introduce myself. So, yeah, feel free to come back at any time. For the record, that's all I was doing. Just trying to meet the neighbors. That's all I'm trying to do. Yeah. Okay. Good neighbors. That's why he said he's not calling to ask them to sell. Yes, I'm not. Tell them you're a neighbor. Invite them to a party Saturday night. Just don't show up. Can you improv how you would talk to a probate family member asking if they're selling? It's like any other conversation, man. It literally every list you call is just gonna be the same question. It's just like, hey, is this the owner of 123 Main Street? First, you confirm if they're the owner. Yes, this is the owner of 123 Main Street. Wonderful. Introduce yourself real quickly. Hi, my name is Max. I'm a real estate investor, or I work with a real estate investor if you're not yet an investor. Hey, I bought a property not too far away, or I've done a deal not too far away, right? Depending on your situation. I just wanted to know if anyone else was open to selling their house. And you see what they say. They say, no, piss off. You don't hang up the phone. Do not say, okay, I'm so sorry. No, you say, I completely understand. I just wanted to know if I can just, write you up a cash offer. They say, no, leave me alone. You say, okay, I get it. Are you open to 2 minutes of my time? Just want to tell you what your house is worth. You just keep going until they hang up. You're not holding them hostage. They should hang up at any time. They don't want to talk to you, they can hang up. In my opinion, if they haven't hung up, that means they still want to talk to you. So keep trying. Now, they may say, yeah, I'm open to selling. You're not going to say, oh, grandma died, right? No, it will naturally come up. You already know probably the motivation. So, just to start talking and be like, hey, wonderful. Like, how long have you lived here for? Say something, right? They'll be like, oh, I haven't. I got the house from my dad. You're like, oh, okay, gotcha. Or my dad passed away. It's like, I'm so sorry. Don't say anything. Shut the hell up. Say, I'm genuinely so sorry. That must be so hard. Tell me about. Didn't you believe in yourself? Say for me to do that. Tell me what kind of man was your dad, or say something, right? Try to be personable. Don't be a serial killer, right? Just be a personal person. Be like, wow, it seems like he took really good care of that house, or it's, what a lovely neighborhood. I'm sure your dad really loved it. Say something, right? Be personable. And then you just start the conversation, you get the motivation going, you be a real person, and you say, you know what, hey, I'm really interested in buying this house. Seems like, we have a pretty good rapport. Can you sort of tell me what you're looking to get for it? Guys, it's it. It's just a talk. Just be a real person. Have you ever worked with mobile homes? Yeah. Make sure they own the land. And make sure they haven't been moved more than 2 times. If they've been transported more than 2 times, that means they won't approve for for a loan. Mobile homes are weird. Just make sure they actually own the land. If they own the land, I'm interested and I can help you with those. All right. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. If anyone wants to jump on, guys, I'm probably going to go for another 15 minutes. So here's the link where you can jump on and just ask me questions if you have any specific questions. Or if you have a property you want me to quickly look at, send it to me now on Discord. So I'm going to open up my Discord messages. I got a few missed calls. That's okay. What else? Yeah, just shoot me any messages you want, guys. and I'll look at your deals. If you guys are working any deals, you're like, ah, Max, I'm so close on this one, send it to me. All right, so here, I actually almost bought a house here. The lady was a bit loony. Sorry, here you go. Lady was she was a bit interesting of a lady. We were so close on making a deal work. I wish I would have bought it. I didn't. That was a long time ago. But what about her? Do not call this. What about him? Okay, never mind. Where was this house? It was like right in here. These are banger houses, guys. You see these don't look as nice. These are cool, but they're little brick houses. I like these. This one, oh, it doesn't look too nice. You could call that one. It's got a motorcycle. Sick. I see you got a motorcycle, man. That's a good way to start the call. Hey, are you the guy with the motorcycle?
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
For deals outside of Dallas, Fort Worth, for example, El Paso, do you have buyers you recommend? No, but I can connect you with a dispo partner who does have buyers out there if you'd like. I won't charge you. I'll just connect you and free of charge. That's a cop would say. That's a good point. Yeah, so any deals that you guys have outside of Dallas, Fort Worth, I'm going to open up a submission form here pretty soon where you can send them to me and I'll connect you with a dispo partner in that area. So literally anywhere in the world, send me your deal. I'll connect you with a dispo partner that I trust and that I've been vetted myself and I know they'll take good care of you. Because the problem is if you go look for a dispo partner yourself, you may not know what to look for. They may take advantage of you. They're not going to take advantage of me and therefore they're not going to take advantage of you guys because I will put them on blast. I will ruin them if they ever took advantage of one of you guys. So that's how I want to do it. Hey, Max, I have a JV for 142 acres in land in Tennessee. And I'm also seller. Oh, I heard seller financing a house in Amarillo, Texas. Both interesting. Send them my way, man. Man, 142 acres of land. All right, send me the details on that. If you want to jump on here and talk about it, that's cool too. Seller financing for a house in Amarillo. We can look at that one really quickly. Just literally Discord me the house in Amarillo and I'll tell you what to offer on it. Hey Max, would like to get your thoughts on a deal I have. I got a deal under. Guys, you can use the link to jump in. Hold on. Let me resend the link if you guys want to jump in. Okay. Just queue up and start asking me questions. Hey Max, okay, you know what? We're gonna put a pause on driving for dollars. Would like to get your thoughts on the deal I have. I got a deal under contract and I signed it to a buyer for a 80K deal. And now seller is trying to back out. Oh, easy. Okay, happens all the time. Okay. You're gonna have to give me some more information. So what did you get it under contract for? I see that you sold it for 80. I don't assume you made 80. You sold it for 80. How much did you make? Seller is trying to back out. One, you got EMD. Was it non-refundable EMD? Guys, when you dispo a deal yourself, make sure you get non-refundable EMD. So at our company, we usually ask for $5, $75, $10,000 of non-refundable EMD. I don't want buyers backing out. If they back out, they just lost a lot of money. And guess what? Good with me. I just made $7,500. I'll go sell it to someone else. Right? So hopefully it's non-refundable. Now the second thing is memo. Oh, wait, no, not memo. The buyer. No, the seller is trying to back out. Oh, I read that wrong. Okay, so if the buyer backs out, guys, you keep their non-refundable EMD. If the seller backs out, that's when we have different strategies. So there is something called a memorandum, and you can file a memorandum on a property to cloud title. I've done this way too many times. That makes it, it's literally a 2-second document. I can give it to you. You fill out your name, you pay like $40, and now no one can buy that house if they're going through title or escrow. You essentially control that asset. And now if anyone wants to buy that house, they have to come and talk to you, Braden. So is this means that your deal is going to go through? No, it just means that seller is never going to be able to sell to anyone else. And why do sellers usually back out of a contract? It's not because they decided they didn't want to sell their house. That's like 10% of the time. 90% of the other time is they got a better offer from someone else. Well, you're not going to let them take that offer from someone else because that someone else has to go through you. So then you request money. However, I will say though, that if you're filing a memo, make sure you have a valid contract but also make sure that you have the ability to close on that property, man. Because if you're just filing a memo and you technically don't have the ability to close on that house, you could be in breach. Okay, so be really careful. But I would look into filing a memorandum. If you need help reach out to me. Oh, dude, you're actually gonna make 80,000. Jeez, bro. 1 second, Cameron, I'll get to you. You have it for 440 and you signed it to 520 and buyer put it. Okay, well, buyer, you're gonna give his money back. Because it should be non-refundable unless seller backs out, right? So you can't screw the buyer like that. The buyer will sue you, right? It's not his fault that they can't close on it. So you're gonna give the buyer his money back. I would file a memo, but make sure that you actually have the ability to close on that property. So reach out to a partner like me or somebody, right? Yeah, that's now you can also you could sue them and force them to close depending on the state. No one does that. No one does that. That sucks, man. I'm so sorry. I would talk to seller. I'd also try to renegotiate as well. Be like, hey, man, like, what's going on? Why is this happening? That's where I would start. See if, hey, you know what? I get it, but I already have so much money on the line. Like, can I give you an extra 10 grand? Feel free to talk to me more about it, Brady. I'm sorry, man. Jeez, 80K, dude. That's insane. All right. Cameron wants to ask a question. What's up, Cam?
Max? What's up, man?
Do you go by Cam or Cameron?
Cam.
All right, let's go, Cam.
Yes, sir, man. One thing, you a beast, man. I be seeing you, watching your videos. I be studying, man. You're a beast.
I appreciate it. Thank you, dude.
I'm over here in Florida, man. I got this vacation property I'm dealing with, and I got a meeting with the seller. The seller wants $670 for it. I ate my ARV. It's hard to get ARVs over there, and it's a vacation home. It's like, and then like the market over there is just I don't have any good comps. But I was wondering what you would pay for it, and to see if I'm kind of close. I had one realtor comping, and he came to like 1.3 mil. I was like,
jeez.
What? I was like, whoa, that's huge.
Where'd you find the lead?
This lead was a tax
delinquent.
Yep. This was a tax delinquent lead, and I asked them for the property under tax delinquent, are you selling it? And they were like, no. Now, like, you have any other property you're selling? She's like, yeah, I got a vacation property I'm trying to sell. I was like, okay. Oh, yeah, let me take a look at it.
Yeah. A lot of people are selling their Florida properties because the market's not doing well there in the insurance prices. So what is the address?
It is 328 Bruce Street, Bruce Street, St. George Island.
Did I spell that wrong?
G-E-O.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I put St. George twice. You know what? It's easier to pull it up on Zillow than just copy it over. It's going to be a tough one probably to wholesale, but we can look at it anyways. Is it the East? No, oh no, not East Point. It was St. George.
That's it, but that's not what it looks like.
Okay, what does it look like? Let's look at.
This was on Airbnb, but I'm about to go take it out. But the better picture was on Airbnb.
Interesting. Okay. And when you say better pictures, like they've already fixed it up?
Yeah, they already fixed it up.
Okay. Let's just go to Airbnb real quick.
The listing is called Kissed by the Bay.
Oh, you know what? I saw that over here somewhere. Did I see that? Kissed by the Bay. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We got pictures of Kissed by. Okay, yeah, they did fix it up. All right, yeah. So they already did all the rehab for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably not a wholesale deal for cash. We'll start there. Now, so what are our strategies? So I'm gonna give you a learning lesson here. So the house is already at pretty much full ARV, right? So what do we do when we have a house that's full ARV?
We can rent it long term. Rental play?
You could. I don't think this is going to be a good long-term rental for a guy who's going to spend, let's say, 1 million and you only get like $5,000 in rent or $6,000 in rent. That's why they're obviously Airbnb-ing it. So a house that's fully fixed up, your strategies are very minimal. We can do something creative or we can do like innovation. And what's their motivation for not using a realtor right now?
They just want to get rid of it. They listed it in the past at 928 and didn't. Listing expired. I think it was 928 or 938. Listing expired. And then they just want to walk away and put their money into a different project. The guy said, and now he's willing to go 670.
Oh, okay. So, he's willing to go 6. Okay, so there is some motivation there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Olivia's saying novation. That is an option. If he's already listed it, I need to know the story of why he doesn't want to just relist it at 6 something. So let's quickly just pull this up on XLeads and get some data on this property, just to rule out a sub 2 or something. We're just ruling out our option. So we ruled out cash, like house is already fixed up, and this is not your good long-term rental. If it's a house under $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 maybe, could be a good long-term rental. This thing's never going to cash flow. So it's just not a good cash deal, and it doesn't need work. So we ruled that out. Let's rule out some other options. So let's take the address. Let's throw it into XLeads. Let me get this address one more time. Was 328. It's a nice house.
Yeah, man.
And sometimes there's nothing you can do. So I'm going to give you a recommendation that no one else gives you at the end.
Okay.
And an easy way for you to make some money or at least build some rapport. So I cannot find this house. I don't know why.
It might be East Point. It does go by East Point.
Does Saint?
Yeah, the East Point. Try to Saint East Point.
Street.
That second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even on the water almost.
Yeah,
Okay,
almost.
so here we're going to scroll down and we're just going to see, yeah, they're tax delinquent, you're right, and absentee owner. Look at that. Look at that rate. We like that rate. So, and the loan is 575. So what's piquing your interest here? The loan is 575 and the rate is 3.7.
Oh, I love that rate. I'm thinking sub 2 this all day, take over the mortgage and put this thing on Airbnb and go crazy.
There you go. Right. So that's an option. So
Yeah.
we narrowed. So now seller finance is not an option because they have a mortgage. We know that cash was not an option. We usually offer cash, but there's frankly, I don't think there's a point on this one. It just doesn't really make sense to me. I think in this case, a sub 2 could work. You said he wanted how much?
He wanted 670.
Now you're going to ask him, is that 670 you want to walk away with, or is that 670 and then you still expect to pay realtor fees and closing costs and buyer concessions? Because let's be honest, man, 670 ends up becoming 600 once you pay those fees.
Exactly.
Right? So if he can get him to like, dude, I just don't want to lose money on this house type vibe. You're like, well, hey man, I know that your loan is, let's see it. So it was 575. Now it's probably closer to like 568 or something. Let's see. I don't know. Where is the current loan balance? 546 is what they're estimating. So let's just call it 550. So I mean, if you can get in a situation where you can give him maybe less than 50 grand, like, that starts to get interesting for a sub 2. I think that's something you can move. So just see if he'd be open to the idea of you taking over that loan. Because he's like, hey man, you got such a great loan on this thing. You really have low equity. Is there a world where I could just come in, take over this loan of 550, and then I can give you some cash on top? And if he wants too much cash on top, you could be like, hey, you understand the idea of income, passive income. You're a real estate investor. You wanted how much for the house? Oh, you really wanted 670? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take over your loan of 550. So let me open up a little option journal thing for you. This would actually be the most ideal offer if he'll say yes to it. We're gonna do a hybrid. You know what a hybrid is? If my notes work. All right, let me do a hybrid. So let me write out the whole creative finance pyramid for you real quick. So when you're making an offer, right? We start with cash, right? If they say no to your cash offer, we have another strategy that's similar called a novation, which we haven't really talked about yet. If they have a mortgage, we think sub 2. If they don't have a mortgage, we think seller finance, right? But what happens when we're doing a sub 2, but they just need too much cash, right? We usually try to keep that entry fee under 10%. What happens when, in this case, let's say the loan is 550,000. Oh God, that was awful. 550,000. But the guy wants 670. Okay, that's $120,000. We don't want to pay that cash, right? So what can we do when they need too much money, too much cash out of pocket? We do something we call a hybrid. Or actually, Pace created that name. and it's a hybrid of sub 2 and seller finance. So what you could also offer him is be like, hey man, you want 670 for the house. What if, hear me out here. It's a little crazy. Like this is a backup option. What if I give you 700,000? He'll be like, okay. And you're like, I'll just take over your loan of 550,000 and I'm going to give you an extra 150,000 in payments. And then you're like, you understand the idea of passive income, man. And then you could say, what if I gave you, I mean, you try to get this over 30 years, but even if it's over 10 years, that'd be $15,000 a year, or a little over like $1,000 a month. So that's not that bad. And then this thing what's the mortgage on this thing? Let's check. We just flip over an AM calculator, guys. What was the original loan amount? I think it was 575, I think. And what was the rate that I say?
You said it was 3.5, right?
Yeah, something. I don't know.
Mm.
You know, you're about $2,500 plus your seller financing is only about $3,500. And I think you could Airbnb and cash flow more than that, right? So that's could be a good deal, right? So this, you could try to say, hey, I'll pay you over 10 years. And here you could be, I just take over your loan sub 2. Like that's the hybrid. And that I think is the ideal situation here. But you can also just see if you can just take over his loan and give him don't give him any more than 50 grand cash. If he wants more than 50 grand cash, man, then start thinking about seller financing it. Now, the last question would be a novation. Novation is pretty much, you're just going to list the house on MLS. And I just worry that he may not be open to that because he's already tried that. But
Right.
That's also an avenue we could talk about. So yeah, if you want, man, I can always call that seller another time if you want.
Yeah. I definitely like that. I mean, I'm about to go see him. I'm about to go see the house.
Okay.
On Sunday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So just, I know that was confusing. Just keep that in your back pocket. When what you really want to just talk to him is just get an idea of what he wants to walk away with.
Mhm.
Just, be honest with him. Be like, hey man, I know that you have about 550 grand of debt on the property. And he'll be like, yeah, I do. Man, you have some pretty low equity. Like, hey, so, what's your goal with selling this property? Do you really want to make any money out of it? Or do you just want to just get this property off your hands? And if he's like, I just want it off my hands, I don't care about making money. You're like, dude, I'll just take over this loan. I'll give you 5-10 grand to help you pay some expenses. And that's it, man. Or if he's like, no, I need my number. Then you say, what if we do 550 and then the other 150, dude, you got to understand, I can't come out of pocket cash for that. Just because it's just the returns are not there. But what if I finance it from you or something? That's what I would try.
Okay. I mean, I appreciate it, Max.
Yeah. No, you keep me posted. If you need me to call me on Sunday, man, I'll talk to him if you need me to. Say I'm your partner.
All right, I got you.
Any other questions? Are you good? Good find.
No,
Good find.
Yeah, I appreciate it. No, I think I'm good. I mean, I'm just right now I'm just like constant just getting in these deals and making calls. Right now I'm in the Tallahassee market and the Georgia market. So
Nice.
trying to find these deals.
Okay.
Man, are you looking, like, if I find a deal in your buy box, if I pass it your way, you think you'll buy some stuff?
For sure. So yeah, just so everyone knows, right now we're mostly operating in Dallas, Fort Worth, and then I'm buying houses around Texas. But I'm going to open up my JVs. Honestly, my goal is all around the U.S. here pretty soon. So I probably maybe won't dispo them, but what I'll do is I'll be like, hey, Max, I got a deal in Georgia. I'll be like, dude, or like this one in Florida. I'll be like, dude, I know the guy. Let me hit up Zach Ginn and have him dispo this one. Right. So I'll connect you with someone I trust. And then I won't even charge you. Like they'll throw me a bone. So that should be better. But yeah, if you find deals in DFW, man, I'll help you out for sure.
I got you. All right, man. I appreciate it. And please keep doing your live streams, man.
All right, I'm gonna do them.
I'm on them, man. I listen, like, while you're doing it, I'm on the calls with you. I'm making the calls with you. So.
I like that. All right, man.
All right, Max. I see you.
Have a good one. See you, Cam.
Yes.
All right. What's up, Phillips?
Hi, man. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. So the deal I was talking about is kind of a little bit somehow. So the guy that I'm supposedly to be JVing with, he says he needs the proof of fund.
The guy that you're JVing. Okay, let me understand. So you have a deal and you are JVing. What's your role in the JV?
The guy has the deal, and I told him, okay, I can find him a buyer.
Okay.
Yes.
And then he needs proof of funds from who?
from my buyer, or
Why would he? Okay. Is he using it to give to the seller, or he just needs it for his own comfort?
it shows to the seller.
Does he have the deal under contract?
Yes.
Well, then he doesn't need proof of funds. I mean, if he has the signed, like, have you seen the signed contract?
No.
Don't dispo anyone's deals if they don't have the signed contract.
Okay. So I sent you like details about it on Discord.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be interested in any deals that you're not either directly to the seller or you have a signed contract from a JV partner, because you have no equitable interest in this deal. So
Yes.
go, I mean, if he says you're going to dispose deals, go and say, hey man, I need the front side contract. Like I need the original contract. And then say, these are our JV terms. If he's just asking for proof of funds, I don't really understand. Is he using you to go get a deal?
That's what I don't understand with how it works.
Go get that contract. Go get that contract, and then tell me, Max, he has it. If he doesn't have the contract, next guy. Go to the next one.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't waste your time. On to the next. But yeah, see if they have a contract.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, guys. If you are doing a JV where you're going to dispose someone's deals, get the freaking contract, because how do you know if they have the deal or not? Like they could just be daisy chaining. We don't mess with daisy chainers. Daisy chainers suck. All right. Any other questions, guys? When you're offering on market, do you offer? No. You're probably going to want to offer 70% of ARV, 70% of listing. I mean, you can try it. It's going to work for some properties, but it's not worth your time. There's a trick where you can offer 70% of Zestimate that actually sort of works like 50% of the time. But of listing price, of active listing, I don't think there's any data to support that. All right, guys. What other questions? Any other questions, y'all, before I hit the gym? I want all of you guys to go to the gym today too. Successful wholesalers also work out. Max, can you show us how it goes down once you find the deal, where you source the contract, how to send it over? Yeah, that'd be interesting. So I guess contract depends on your location. So if you jump into Discord, I have all the Texas contracts, but frankly, what I really recommend you do is I just recommend you here. Do you have a contract, man? I guess that's the first thing. Because if you don't, you can use like a little 2-page contract, or you can just look up like, let's say you're in Georgia, Georgia realtor contract, and just use the contracts that they use. That's what I would recommend doing. I would have to find it. Don't pay. They should be free. Right, those are the best contracts. Those are approved by the Realtors Association. I don't know where it is. I'd have to find them. Maybe I should compile them all for you guys, or just use a little 2-pager. And then, okay. So then you get a contract. You send the contract. I can show you how to write a contract. And once they sign a contract, then you're going to get that contract. You're going to email it over to your title company. You're also going to have to send in your option money or your earnest money. And then that's it, dude. Then you just got to go find a dispo deal. Or a buyer. Propelli or X leads for non-disclosure states. Do you need a software for free skip tracing, text blasting, cold calling? Like if you need one of those softwares already, like you don't have Deal Machine, or you want to switch from like, I don't know, Privy over to a software, get X leads. But if you just need a comping software, Propelio. Now X leads is incredible for comping for non-disclosure states. But just the comping experience, I would say Propelio and use code SOUP, SOUP. But if you need like an all-in-one software that also has like incredible comping, then go X Leads. If you can afford both, I mean, buy both. No, I don't. I just got Deal Machine today, about to start making dollars. You better have used my code, bro. Nice. I love that, man. Yeah, don't worry about it. I think you're stressing about the wrong thing. So you're 1 foot forward, bro, right? 1 foot forward. What your goal is now, you're worried about what if this and what if that? And then if that happens, what about this? No, no, no. Focus on the next step. What's the next step? You pick up your dang phone and you find some properties. Now, once you find those, you don't think our community of 2,000 people will be like, man, it's this contract. Fill it out this way and send it. We'll figure that out later. All of us would do it for free. Okay? I'll literally, like, none of us will charge you to help you write a contract. The hard part's finding the buyer, but we'll get there. One step forward. All of y'all are worried. There's like 10 steps of wholesaling. Y'all are worried about step 7, 8, 9, 10, when really number one is what's stopping you. What's number one is it's freaking pick up the phone, right? So you made a great step by buying Deal Machine. Don't worry about the other stuff. You are in a community for free who are going to help you with that. But what I will say is probably just get a 2-pager. And if you're in California, what's it called? I don't know what their group is called. Realtor Commission. What are they called? They're called the what are they called in California? California I don't know the contracts. 1 to 4 family home contract. Is that the same? I don't know, man. I need to aggregate all these for you. We could find it pretty easily. We'll figure it out. But anyways, that's why people just use a simple 2-page contract. And there are some simple 2-page contracts. I can put one in the Discord. Zach has a free one. So if you guys want me to, you guys want me to add a contract that works all around the US? If you guys want that, I can throw it in there. Oh, dude, you're fine. Dude, just get a motivated lead, comp it. If you need, Deal Machine's going to be so-so with comping. Just comp it. If it's good, I got you. I'll have a guy in California who can sell all your deals. So don't worry about that. Just find the deal. I'll help you with the contracts. What's RPA? Oh, that's what they're called? They're called RPA in California? RPA. I should really aggregate all of them. Are they hard to find in other states? Oh, they're called CAR. Oh, CAR, our form RPA. Well, there you go, man. That's a sample one. We'd have to find a non-sample version, but yeah. This is going to be the most bulletproof contract. I recommend using these. If not, just use a little 2-pager. I'll put a little 2-pager in the Discord for you guys. All right. Guys, I'm going to bounce. No other questions? Who's going to the gym today? Who here is going to the gym today? We got a gym every day. Healthy mind, healthy body, we make money. All right. Who's going to the gym today with me? Who's already been to the gym? Who's beating me? Probably some of you are already beating me. That's okay. Already went. Olivia already went. Who here already went? Interested in a fourplex, asking $618K paid cash, no record and pay for how much should I offer? I need to know rents. So when you guys get my wholesaling calculators, they'll be able to calculate the fourplex for you. What are the rents and what are the repairs? And I'll tell you what to offer. What area too, Liz? Now, thank you guys. Only one person's going to go to the gym today? Come on, y'all. All right, give me rents. Give me low rent, $1,500 each. Now, what could be, this is the question, Liz. What could be the rent if you fixed it up? That's how we want to run our numbers. ARV rent. Oh, I like Holton City. Okay, perfect. What could be the rent? You think, okay, here's what we're going to do. Then I'm bouncing. You're going to offer, you're going to go 2,000 times 4, right, because it's a fourplex. That's 8,000 times 100. That's 800,000. Minus repairs. Minus assignment fee. Max, I don't understand. I don't care. We don't have time. This is my formula. So, repairs. Repairs on this, hard to say. Call it 100. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what it looks like. If it's 100K in repairs, then you're at 700,000, and then your assignment fee. So you said he wants, how much did you say he wanted? Asking 600. Seems like a pretty good deal. It seems like the numbers are about right. Now, this is not a perfect formula. Please, this is not a perfect formula. But it's just a rough way of estimating. I think the guy is not crazy with his numbers. Maybe a bit high just because this is a little bit more of like a scale thing where like a duplex, this works best for a duplex, doesn't work as well with the triplex, and doesn't work as well with the quadplex. But it's not the worst thing I've heard, I don't think, just from a pure cash flow perspective. So you can send me some more information. Okay. I do 15K steps a day. That's good, man. That's good. Do you have a video that explains the options you wrote earlier with Braden? Yeah, but I'll make another one. That's a good point. I'll try to make one tonight. Yesterday was squats. Today, arms. Arms today. He doesn't want to do owner finance. 100% paid an investor from California. Yeah. Why can't you figure out what he paid for it? You just don't have the data? It would show on Propelio what he paid for it. So just look up and see what he paid for it. So anyways, guys. All right. Yeah, you have something there, Liz. Doesn't sound too bad. Quadplex, 618, rents 2K. Not bad. Not bad. You recommend getting... No, I do not recommend getting an MBA. No. Go make money wholesaling. Go become a real estate investor. Don't go to college. College sucks. I do three. Bye.